What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Dandadan, this time with season 2, episode 5, I think it is. Good episode last week. One of the best episodes. Well, I really like this arc in general. I still think that the Ira arc is still my favourite in this show, but I think this is probably the second favourite, which was surprising considering I wasn't that big of a fan of Gigi initially. But I've come around to him quite a bit. I think he's currently within the. I still forget what you actually call that thing. But he's trapped. Love the introductions to the characters, especially last week, having everyone come in, help out. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Shut that thing back up. Oh, so that's working now. May the power of Christ compel you. Surprised we didn't get any. Well, I was gonna say I'm surprised we didn't get any Exorcist kind of reference. But there is a staircase in this town that is eerily kind of resembles the one from the Exorcist movie. So maybe we did. Or perhaps that's just how this place is. I know a lot of anime placed there, and I assume it's the case here. A lot of anime based there, kind of small towns and such, on real places in Japan. And I think I did see some comparison shots of this setting to real life, if I remember correctly. To the real life city / town, village, whatever. I will say though, there's a lot of references in the show that I don't get because a lot of it is referential to Japanese material, which I've watched a lot of anime, but I haven't really watched a lot else. I've seen a few Japanese movies. I've seen quite a few of the old Godzilla movies, a few Japanese horror movies. That's pretty much it. Played a fair few games, but yeah, I saw a lot of people talking about references that I just never would have got without people telling me. In this arc. Oh, that looks real. I mean, is that not just real? That is just like live action food, right? Is that what you call that? Live action food? Sounds weird saying that. Yeah, why is she here? Glad these two are sticking about though. That little guy was especially cute last week. Oh no, a milkless cow. Fair enough. He can, bless him. He is so cute, isn't he? And he's just like acting completely normal, even though there's a human being inside of him. I'm not sure we can trust it really. Yeah. Classic possession of like faking you out of like, oh, here they are, they're back, and then instantly switch up and tear your face off or something. What the hell? One handles the hot, one handles the cold. Ugh, you're gonna eat that. um, what's the deal with that? So I don't know this, but just based off those lyrics, I never played Parappa the Rapper, but is this some kind of reference to that game? I know that's by someone. I can't remember who made that game actually. Well, that was a massive PlayStation game back in the day. I never played it though. Well, that clearly hasn't happened, has it? It's like dancing kids again. What do I forget what actual priests use. I think they use like a vial or something, right? It'd be handy if you could just like dip your hand, and just splash like that, because you wouldn't end up using a lot. Then again, it's hot water, so I don't think you'd want to be doing that. Not the worst thing to kind of keep them in check, though, is it? Some hot liquids. I think the harder thing will be keeping them out of cold, kind of, or if it rains. Teeny weeny. Seems like a waste of energy. And again, you get fucking famous people in our world just like flying everywhere, so we always to talk. All that shot in the preview. What are you doing, bro? Yeah. Put it back. It was gross if she touched you. Can't be the case. Oh wow. What are you doing, Logan, bro? It's just game. Oh, that was cute, isn't it? That was really cute. I like that. Do you know what? It's like that's one of those things of like showing is much more powerful than telling. A cult. Oh shit, she had a perfect view of that. Let's hope she wasn't focused on that the whole time and she was actually focused on driving. But the way she was looking at that, yeah, she definitely saw that interaction, didn't she? Good. Oh, what the old lady? They tell me she got away. Yes, let's go. Let's fucking go. She's out there somewhere, lurking, waiting for revenge. I love that. I'll love it if she gets away. She'll just be a fucking awesome presence to have in the background. I think. Not gonna lie, I kind of thought she'd just rip her hand off there. Is she gonna die? Nah, I kind of thought the tree might genuinely just like fall on her and kill her right then. What the fuck? Holy shit. Like fucking Leatherface. Yeah, that's some from Texas Chainsaw right there. Oh, so she was an alien? Ah, honestly, I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of that. I think she was cooler as a creepy old lady, to be honest with you. Honestly, that's a bit of a shame. Cool transformation though. Like I said, that's something right out of Texas Chainsaw right there, where he'd like rip, like cut someone's face off and put it on his own. This being the opposite, ripping it off. But they're almost some of the most disturbing scenes of the remakes, especially of the Texas Chainsaw movies. It's a subterranean. Almost looked like it could be like a Belphegor, is it? That Baphomet kind of satanic creature. I thought from the horns here, I thought it could look like. Not really sure what to make of this. It's like some kind of tube, like tubing. Not sure what the fuck's going on anatomy wise here either. But yeah, as I said, it's cool design. But again, personally, sometimes things are just cooler when it's just like a bit more simple. Like it's just some old lady, some grey old ass lady, the leader of some satanic cult. Sometimes like that's much more powerful than some awful looking demonic, in this case, alien creature. Sometimes. Okay. Well, we'll see what these guys are made of then. So were they all these subterraneans? I can't imagine so, considering the others got arrested. It was just her. Like, I think that would be something quite powerful for this show. With a show with so many aliens and curses, to have a human enemy slash rival slash villain, I think would be very powerful. He is so jittery, isn't he? Ah, that's that Gyaru. What's she doing? Oh, she's begging for a moment. It's been a while since that. I was a little surprised at the situation we're thrust into here. A bunch of weirdos. Why do people pretend to be all chatty like that and then just go quiet and wait? That's weirdo behaviour, that is. I think that's a good idea. Also helps Okarun feel a little bit less jealous if Gigi's the only one sleeping over at her house. Although I don't think it needs to be, considering what we've seen this episode already and the end of the last episode. Mm. Oh crap. Oh crap. Yeah, I bet it was actually. Kind of for both of them, sharing a body essentially. Like that's it almost went three ways on Gigi's body. That was a pretty fancy outfit she had on there, wasn't it? What does the fucking cat want? Cat keeps chirping up. Now she's sniffing a fluffy cushion. Please don't quote me on this, but I think from what I remember months ago, maybe that's where the cat was hiding that golden ball. I don't know. What was that? Godo Experience Requiem. Is that a JoJo's reference? Maybe. Maybe it's just Gold Experience. Who knows? I kind of missed it a little bit. Apologies. As I said, I feel like the old lady cat had like a golden ball on her, but maybe that's just my memory being poor. Apologies. There's been some time now since that first part. Toner. So I love watching videos of people making like omu rice with those scapula things. Really impressive. Like cold. Damn. Oh, just oh my god. What an absolute nightmare that is to live with. I said earlier about it raining, let alone anything. Just like a bit of bro can't even shower. Well, like, I guess he can if he's in hot water, but what's the cut off? What degrees is the cut off between hot and cold? I guess boiling, but I don't know. Bro can't have cold showers. Bro can't go swimming in the swimming pool. Can't drink water. Can't drink anything cold, presumably. Which isn't the worst thing, because you do sterilise water by boiling it, so at least he won't have to worry about bacteria. But yeah, he's missing out on a lot if nothing cold, no cold liquid can touch him. Yeah, I think there was one big standout for me this episode, wasn't there? Don't know what it was for you guys, but it was definitely the in that car trip for me. I thought that was a lovely little moment. As I said, kind of spoke 1,000 words, achieved more than many romance anime have in some episodes / seasons in just that one scene right there. Okay, a bit more action next week. Got the exorcism going on. Oh, look at these guys. Yeah, a lot going on in that preview. I'll go over that again in a second, but yeah, I do love an exorcism, mate. They were massive during like I think it was like the late 2000s, early 2010s. I think it was like the time when like the Annabelle movies and such were coming out, the Conjuring movies, which are fantastic. Stuff like that. Obviously, The Exorcist is the big granddaddy of those type of movies, but yeah, I do like them myself. Again, they did get old for me, a little bit like zombie movies in a way. There was just so many of them kind of coming out and kind of grew a little bit old, but they're still doing some really interesting stuff with that. Like Talk to Me, that kind of came out last year, I think it was. I thought that was a fantastic kind of it wasn't an exorcism movie per se, but a kind of possession type deal. So yeah, I do like seeing a bit of this myself. So looking forward to this ritual going down next week. Who the hell are these guys? Geezer. I mean, they look right out of like the 1970s, right? 60s. All these people. They're gonna be the ones helping with the exorcism. We became a family. Okay, so it does sound like we're going to be getting, well, it looked pretty action-packed next week, but it does look like we're going to be kind of fleshing out even more the new home with Okarun and Ira living with Momo and Gigi now. So that should be a lot of fun. Really good episode today, though. Getting quite a bit of like slice of life type stuff here. Just catching up with some characters, has nice moments. Again, the big standout for me again was that car trip. I thought that was a lovely moment there between Okarun and Momo, wasn't it? Probably one of my favourite moments between the two so far. Again, slightly disappointed with this. I was really hyped initially that the old lady was kind of still alive and returning, and again would be like a presence out there just like to worry about. But took it down a bit when it was revealed to be an alien. It's like, I think again, just the fact that she was just like a ruthless old woman that's lived for 200 years. I mean, there's something supernatural about that anyway, isn't there? But I was thinking more in lines with like the Jason Voorhees kind of Michael Myers type, where it's like she's not quite that evil, but just like a persistent kind of evil that's always lurking. It's like a supernatural kind of entity, but it's always represented to be like human-like. I thought she could be like a kind of slasher or something like that, but yeah, a little bit annoying for me anyway. It's probably a personal thing, but a little bit annoying for me that it was revealed that she is an alien. Kind of again took away a little bit of the intrigue of her and her character, in my opinion. Again, like I imagine plenty of people will think otherwise. But yeah, just took a little bit of intrigue away. It's like, oh, it's just another alien. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what we've got next week. Again, looks like an absolute cluster cluck. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I'll see you then with episode 6.